Whitney Cummings is complaining again. So I'm going to play this and give you my thoughts on it, but apparently Whitney thinks she's the most hated person on planet Earth. Wow. All right. Well, let's see what she has to say about it. Then, like I said, I'll give you my thoughts on it, but my God.
You know, there's an obsession with female comedians right now. There's always kind of been one. We always joke we're the most hated species of human on the planet because, it's like, we have the audacity to go on stage and the courage to go on stage and say, I'm a piece of shit. It's like I'm a piece of shit in the center of the universe. And we charge people money to hear us talk for 2 hours with no chance of having sex with us at the end. But,
fans only.
I entered into this with a very clear idea of knowing, like, I'm going to be hated by a lot of people for reasons that have nothing to do with me, and I'm going to be loved by a lot of people for
doing this part?
No, just being a female comedian in general. It's a lot of because I have imposter syndrome too. If you guys are like, how dare you think you do? I'm the same way. I'm like, I don't like, how dare I? I vacillate from, having, just because you have confidence, it doesn't mean you have, there's an obsession with female.
What is she talking about? Who hates Whitney Cummings? I mean, if it was Amy Schumer going on this rant, I would understand. And the hate against Amy Schumer is very understandable. But Whitney Cummings, remember when she said, oh my God, everyone's so mad at me because I turned against Chris D'Elia, but I was the brave one. It's like, who's everybody? What is she talking about? She is so delusional and self-obsessed. It boggles my mind. Why is she's got to be talking about like the people in the Rogan sphere who like talk crap about Schaub and Rogan and all those guys. Well, if you don't like it, leave the Rogan sphere. Why are you in the Rogan sphere? And that always boggled my mind. She's way more successful than anyone else in the Rogan sphere. She had 2 shows. I didn't care for that Whitney show that she had with Chris D'Elia, but she was the showrunner on Two Broke Girls. That show obviously went into syndication. She's going to have forever money. I think she does something for Roseanne, now the Connors or something. Like, she has network deals and stuff. So if you don't like this world, just leave and stick doing that. But this whole plight of female comedians are the most, no, they're not. Hell, female comedians is probably easier because half the crowd is probably simps. And, female comedians back in the day, you can maybe argue would have a harder time, but Roseanne made it and others did make it and you made it. So stop complaining, Whitney Cummings, but let me know your thoughts in the comments.